for today's video, I'm gonna be creating my own what if civilization started over. Why? Because yes, and also I'm tired of mapping my own Wicso because I have created one offline here, but I'll show you the nope, wrong one here. Yeah, but I'll show you the history, and this is a better map for because Europe more detailed. Africa is basically the only downside. The Americas are quite good. Oceania is also quite the downside, but more real. Alright, so let's start. It starts here with the first civilization being founded. Now, they pushed down. They went here. These people were happy with them. But when they tried to go here, these people fought back because they didn't want these guys to go in their land. But they still managed to overrun them. And yeah, they pushed downwards and here, making themselves a good empire. Well, a civilization at least. Meanwhile, that's it for. Then these people here still hate these people, so they tried again. This is known as the Bolshevik uprising. They managed to push them back. Their capital, which is somewhere like here, but they were pushed back by the army and they were. Then they continued going south, meeting with these people here, but yeah, no, they don't really like these people entering their land, so they revolted. Yeah, no, don't question me. Since their leader is very strong, is very good at war after facing the uprising, they were pushed back, but the Bolsheviks tried again, creating the Soviet Union. They started pushing down and met up with the southern ones. They managed to push there and they pushed out. So yeah, not good because half of your territory just broke away. Yeah, now forming their own civilization, they expanded really. They were also the first country to build boats and they landed in Yemen with their expanding colony. But some tribes managed to push them back all the way back to the seas. So yeah. L. So then this colony decided to revolt since they stopped trying to fund that colony. and boom, they managed to establish themselves. Wait a minute, let me just put their ideologies. Okay, now that they're done over there, these guys decided to continue expanding south. Well, these guys were continued to expand very large. I think they have the most state counts. Whoops. Okay, back. Anyways, some few tribesmen managed to stop this colony, but they're still very big. So protests happen in this city, to be specific. And then they pushed the protests grew to a rebellion. They started. Right? Yep. Yep. Started pushing in. So then Somli decided to take advantage of this by pushing in there too. And Athens surrenders, the first ever nation. Now let's check at the peace treaty. So 3, 2, 1, boop. They were essentially crippled from that war. These guys went back to expanding, just like how these guys treated them. Anyways, these guys were crippled. So then, wait, let me this is it. Okay, I'm back. This country falls into a civil war. Wait. Wait, let me already check. This isn't supposed to be democracy. Wait. Okay, they start a revolution will push out the old government. So then the Athenian government surrendered. Now led by the family. Wait, let me make some keywords for these guys and languages and ethnicity. Wait, ethnicity and language is basically the same. Yeah. Okay, done. I'm gonna move this. small square seems the best. 2 columns should be good enough for now. Hey, these guys decided to expand back into the territories here. Since some of the Marianarites, they were accepted by the tribes out here, but since some them are from Somali, they're so then they went here and said, "Hey, you're in our territory now." They got mad and kicked them out, forming a new civilization. These guys wanted to expand, just like what these guys told them to do before they rebelled. Yay! Anyway, this is too dark. No, and then there, and boom. Wait, there, and then there. Yep, fix the colors. They continued going up here, reaching this place. They introduced boats to these guys. They loved them. They continued expanding here, forming a great empire. These guys have now formed an alliance with these guys. So yeah, Athens, seeking revenge, led by Ath the First, managed to push them out there, encircled this, and pushed them back to the rebellion borders. Though Sidon tried to fight back, since Ath is all the way over here. The Athenian defenses collapsed over here, but Ath still goes on rampage here. Somali surrenders and continued, and Ath was sent back here to fight in his home. Managed to defeat this Poseidon. Although the Somalian government by some may not be have surrendered. The greatest general that they had is still in capital. Managed to defeat Ath for one battle. Ath beats him in this battle. He beats Ath in this battle. He gets until the capital is eventually captured and everything just falls apart. He managed to escape on a boat last second to meet up with his friends down here. But they started searching for new land. and they found new land right over here. They cut connection with the old tribe here, and then new nation was formed here. Meanwhile, they changed the name to this. They started testing with this new ideology called Satan shifted her to aristocracy. Also, Satan did not know that some still existed. Some they thought the alliance was over. Over here, Satan barely loses any land. But these guys up here, they wanted more, right? But since by specific, and since these guys did not allow these guys to make more boats due to the treaty, um, they left. Forming, oh yeah, which is an aristocracy led by Ant, not Ant. Uh, they're basically Seds. Yeah. So they're no longer Sed Athenites here because Athens basically took over the Athenic regions. Also, Ath died. Sam still the leader, but since he died, August the new Ian still alive. Said, you know what? I'm gonna put their agent next to them. Groot. Wait, no wrong. That is true. Okay. Yep. Here, Antilia, like boat. So then, they wrap around the coast. They discovered this and started expanding. But since this is too far from mainland, and since local tribe don't want them here, they eventually fall. Oh yeah. Mean over here in Seoul, they started expanding. Over here and here. I have one last thing before I end this video. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, where is it? This to this and this for the explored territories. So yeah, Greece, a part of Greece has been explored. These parts have been explored, but as of right now, they have no data on it. And these parts have kind of been explored. 100% not that, but partial with. Whoops! Accidentally deleted Sedan. Okay, maybe. What is not? That works best. I think I just broke Sedan. I accidentally broke Sedan. I guess there will be no explored territories. Just wasted part of my life. They expanded here, over here, and over here, founding Tunis. They currently love trading others. They expanded here, meeting up with salt. Salt demands all of this territory. Antillia declines. But since Antillia is best in navy, not in military, these guys are the best at that. Yeah, they're cooked. Also, I'm gonna put the year. Yeah. A couple years go by with basically nothing happening other than this and this, but nothing else really happens. So a few new civilizations appeared here. Rhea, led, which is an aristocracy led by chickens for some reason. You don't know how to spell chicken? A 2-year-old chicken. Yeah, that seems about right. Uh, of course they're chickens. There were also 2 new trees over here. I forgot the name of these guys. So yeah. Mystic Warrior reference. Yes, an 18-year-old is stealing a country now. Okay. Have Grants, which is an which is a monarchy. We have Mullahs, who's 6 years old at the time. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm gonna delete this page. Yes. My 2-year-old cousin is crying because he can't watch Squid Games. What happened? Huh? What happened here? They are Grenans. These guys decided to expand, and nothing much happened. They didn't expand. And, yeah, that's it. Now, so yeah, that's it for now. Bye, everyone.